first springish version of Whiskey Chicks. Kevin's gonna go let the chicks
Farmer
out.
Kevin and the not farmer Alice.
Yeah, we'll explain that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Oh man.
Release
Okay,
the hens.
let's release the kraken, the hens. Come on, girl. Who wants that? Come on, girl. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
All right, ladies.
Come on. Here we go. You always wear the smart ones, weren't you? Wear the speckled smart ones. Come on, girls. Come on. There we go.
Hey, ladies.
Come on, girls.
That there's some good eating out here.
Here comes Abe.
Hey, Abe.
It's been a while. Abe's our new rooster.
Yeah, I don't know whether we ever videotaped him. I don't think we did because we got him in December. So yeah, Abe came from a neighbor with about 5 hens. His Mary Todd's. All right. You want to give him some popcorn?
It's such a nice day.
It is a nice day. So this is officially the end of Kevin and
Happy
I's,
St. Patrick's Day.
almost, this is officially the end though of our 75 hard challenge that Becca and Navy Nathan set us up to. And we're at like day 72 and we're kind of done.
We're done.
The challenge was, well, if you look up 75 hard, we sort of ad-libbed it a little bit, well, a lot. The challenge is it's a 75-day challenge, 2 45-minute workouts a day, a gallon of water a day, read 15 minutes of a nonfiction book each day, pick a nutritional plan and stick to it, no alcohol, and take a photo of yourself every day to judge your progress. So of those things, Kevin and I committed to a pescatarian and egg and dairy diet, and we've done really well with that. We've had 1 or 2 slip-ups where we frankly just forgot, and that involved fast food. But then we felt guilty.
Not as guilty as we should have felt.
No. I did get a lot of workouts in the beginning, although I rarely made 2 a day. And then in the last couple weeks,
I could not make 2 a day.
right, I hurt my knee. I had PT yesterday, and Alex McComb, she said I should go back to bar in addition to seeing PT once a week, because she says that what we're doing at bar sounds like exactly what I need for my knee. So Pure Bar, I do it over in the shopping center here in Woodbridge with the Staples, and
Yeah, and we should be clear. It's not a bar
Right.
that you're going to.
right, Bar, BARRE. We've done great with the no alcohol. This is truly the first we've had,
Yep.
and I'm drinking a Potomac Point. It's a Virginia, Stafford County, Virginia winery, and this is their Merlot, and it's really yummy.
I'm drinking what's called a Kevin Manhattan, which has 2 pieces of ice cube on the bottom. Then I fill the glass with cherries, old-fashioned bitters, oranges at the top, and then you fill it with bourbon.
And where's the bourbon? What's the bourbon?
This is the bourbon that you got in the middle of our 75 hard. You bought me this brand new bourbon from Nebraska.
Nebraska bourbon. How do you
It's
like
very
it?
good. It's very good. What
What's
is
it called?
it? The
Loup River,
Loup
something
River
like
or
that?
something?
Anyway,
I
so
did add a little water. It has been 70 days.
right, so Kevin and I are not going to be able to walk in after this because we're out of practice with this. Anyway, so that's what we've been doing since the beginning of January.
And like you said, it hasn't been hard.
Right.
I stopped cooking meat. Now our freezer is still packed with meat, and
Gabe takes it every time he comes.
well, he doesn't take the lamb,
No.
so we can have lamb.
We've done a lot of fish and beans and eggs.
Yeah.
And
As a matter of fact, we're having curried monkfish for dinner tonight.
what happened to the salmon? Anyway, I've lost 0 pounds, by the way, because instead of my my evening wine, I had evening ice cream, which was not excluded from our nutritional plan.
Yeah, I did treat myself to the Kirkland ice cream because it's like $15 now for 2 tubs of it, right? It's very expensive, but I still contend that Kirkland's vanilla, and I'm a chocolate man, right? But Kirkland's vanilla is the best ice cream made today.
Yeah, I'm not that much of a connoisseur. I mean, I enjoy vanilla ice cream, but they kind of all taste the same to me.
Are they gonna be able to hear us over all the chickens and the leaves and?
If not, then it's just a beautiful silent video.
Yeah. Eat
With
the grub.
silent movies. So we referenced how he's a farmer and I'm not. Go ahead.
No, that's your story.
So we've had a couple of our old hens, the 3-year-old hens that have not been doing great. One of them, Claudia, Clawdia. Claudia, the name Claudia means ling, and so
We came out one day, and I'm
You were- I think
I'm
you
working
found
in this, and Gabe goes, "Hey, Dad, look over here." I'm like, "What?" And I go over there, and I expect to find a dead chicken, right? Because see, that's the thing they don't tell you about keeping chickens; they die. and everything out here wants to kill them and
Right.
eat them. Right?
Most of the hens that have died have been killed by an animal here.
Right.
Our dogs, the foxes, the possums, been really hard on our hens.
Yeah.
But
So I walk around and there's this hen laying there on the ground and I'm like, oh shit. Now, we tell you this story and I'm going to pause it here to let Allison tell you the other story because I took it inside to be with the other chicken.
oh, that was the one from the other day, right? that was Carrie.
Carrie.
She'd been mauled by the other hens. Carrie had, you know.
No.
she's-
The mauled one was the second one that came in, the one with the feet.
Right. You mixed up the story. You said you carried it in to be put with the other hen. The
Right.
other hen that was already in there was Claudia.
Oh, Claudia was the first
First
one.
one, yeah.
With the glove. Oh, okay.
Right.
Are we telling the Claudia story?
Claudia has been in our house for a couple months now because she
We have
we
so
just
many
found her
chickens in the house.
lying
I
on
don't
the
know which story we're telling.
on the floor of the coop and couldn't uncurl her feet and was weak and everything. So she's been living in the house and we've been giving her extra vitamins and when we bring her out here, the other hens pick on her. So
Pick on her in turn. So hens will kill
Yeah, they're
weak
terrible.
hens. Okay, so
Terrible.
just picking on her, you say, well, just leave her out there. She'll be fine. No.
that's where the hen pecking word comes from. So anyway, so she's been living in our house. She has a little scratch of astroturf and a gate around her and heat and yeah.
And the dogs walk around her.
Right, yeah, and probably some stress. She's probably got great big adrenal glands. Anyway, so she's been okay. I actually bought some little boots for her the other day that stretch her toes out, and she's walking around with her little boots on. You
So
can see that on my Facebook page.
The curled toes makes it so she can't stand up, and then the other hens attack
Right.
her. We found out that the curled toes is a vitamin B deficiency, or at least that's what we believe
Riboflavin,
it is.
yeah.
Okay.
And you get vitamin B from eggs. So she's eating a lot of eggs.
I didn't
Anyway.
know that part.
And we're giving her some vitamin supplement. And
Right.
Anyway, so she's in there, and you know we could potentially put her back out, but I think the other hens will pick on her because she has the finest shoes in the flock
Oh yeah.
at this point.
She's got a Melda Marcos shoes.
Yeah, I just ordered 2 more sets of shoes for her. Anyway, you can see her with her little red
How much are you
shoes.
paying for these little damn chicken shoes?
They're free. They're free.
I don't. Nothing from Amazon is free.
Free chicken shoes from Amazon.
And then
guys
did
can
you
go
pay?
look it up.
Did you buy other things so you could get it in a day?
No, because this is not a Prime thing. You have to wait a week. I think that somebody in China makes them by hand. when I order them. Anyway, so
It
so
holds
then
her
the-
little feet out.
yeah. So then the other hen we brought in last week because she was henpecked overnight. I mean, like her
She
comb
was-
was bloody.
She was laying down. She
Right.
was the one that I was telling the story about.
Right, Gabe found.
Gabe found her and he says, "Come on over here." And I look at her and I'm like, "Oh, nuts!" Right? You know, I picked her up.
One of our
She's-
old ones. Again, one of the old ones.
She's still very much alive, but again, if the hens spot some,
That's really fine.
if the hens spot some weakness, they are effing brutal.
Yeah.
And they had ripped her comb off. We got this special squirt stuff that you looked up on
The Terracin, apparently it's great for everything.
Yeah, it's
Everybody
magic.
should have a bottle for athlete's foot, poison ivy. I mean, it's a veterinary product. It's over the
What's
counter.
going on?
Anyway, so we've had her in, and I started her on some pain medication, and then all of a sudden yesterday she started doing
She
downhill.
you know,
And so she
was
maybe had
she was
something
with
going
the other
on, and
one.
that's why the other hens picked on her.
Yeah, there was something happening there, and
So
she
I
was
picked
in
her up,
pain.
and I said, Kevin, you have to kill her. And he's like, well, why me? And I said, because
Right. It's you. I'm not going to say that you haven't done this because you do this a lot more than I. Hey guys, you see the hawk?
that's not a hawk, that's a crow or a starling.
Okay, it's something.
Anyway, I cannot stand the feel and sound of bones, broken bones. And, you know, to kill a hen,
You know, I didn't think I had it in me. So I'm holding this poor thing, and this poor thing
She looked
is in
terrible.
pain. And you know, I thought of the first episode of what's that show with Kevin Spacey in it, where he chokes the dog out.
I don't know.
Well, he says there's two types of pain. One is useless pain, and you have to stop that. And the other is pain that it was the beginning of their
Yeah, well, he's a jerk, so we don't
their
talk about
show.
him anymore.
Yeah, but I was thinking about that. Anyways, that chicken, you know, I had to take care of her, and I did. And I can still hear the bones crunching.
I actually was close enough that I heard them too.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that
because I was
means-
holding her, and then, you know, people don't need to hear this, but I tried to make it as quick as possible.
Right. So, you know, he went off to dispose of the dispatched hen.
Actually, I don't know if Eddie Reed is watching this, but he's a fellow I know from an old job. Eddie, that's coming your way. You got a couple years, because his chickens are brand new.
Right. Anyway, so officially, Kevin is a farmer and I am not, because Kevin
Well, I'm a killer.
Kevin was able to what we call cull that hen because she was too sick to save, and I couldn't. So, you know, I like to tell people I'm a farmer because I have chickens and we had goats and we have.
I'm not so much a farmer that I then stripped her down to be eaten.
Right. Well,
No,
yeah.
she's
She had
in the-
some
she's in the
medicines
bin.
that would mean we couldn't probably eat her. She had Medicam.
She had what?
She had Medicam, so we'd had to.
Oh yeah, we can't eat that.
Yeah,
bird.
can't eat that bird anyway. But anyway, so he's
Claudia's
a farmer and
still
I'm not.
in the house.
Claudia's in the house and you know, and again with her fancy red shoes on, she's doing pretty well. So
She's
Yeah.
yeah.
so other than that,
yeah.
we're bringing in anywhere. Well, I think we're bringing in about 25 eggs a day from 37
Well,
or
there's
so
been
hens.
some off days recently.
I think we discovered the off days are when Joe comes out here and grabs a 10 eggs and cooks them.
Oh, he does like his eggs.
Yeah. So
you know, I'm okay with that.
yeah, Joe is on a pretty. He's doing a
Regimented diet.
and is eating eggs and really lean proteins. Other than that, so. But yeah, I think some days
A couple
when we come out.
times I've watched him cook the eggs.
Yeah.
And he cooks the eggs, and then he puts them in a burrito, and then he cooks the burrito, and that looks damn good.
Yeah. You know what?
I should try it.
Traditionally,
'cause
I'm not a
we've
big.
got eggs.
Right. Traditionally, amazingly enough, I've not been a big egg eater, but what I have found is toast with some avocado spread on it and a fried egg on top of it. I really kind of enjoy that. So
I
anyway,
really have to get the hang.
send us your egg recipes.
Well, yeah, and send me the how to master poached eggs. you know, I try all those
I know how to make
vortex
poached
things.
eggs. I've told him
and
how to do poached
no,
eggs. I
no,
have.
no. I want the perfect poached egg. You make egg drop soup.
No, I don't. Poach
Okay.
an egg in buttered milk. A small saucepan, so it doesn't have room to spread out. And
Oh, that's well, yeah. Saucepan this big. Yeah.
Saucepan, it's about this big across. Poached milk with butter.
Who uses milk?
I do. That's the
What?
perfect poached egg. You want to know the perfect poached egg? Poach them in milk. Anyway, and on toast. Serve it on toast. So anyway, that's what's going on with the whiskey chicks. And
Oh shit.
oh, shit, what?
The phone.
That's Joe. He's calling.
Oh, it is Joe.
I wouldn't answer.
Hey, we're doing whiskey chicks. Oh.
Anyway, anything else? We
He's
probably,
gonna see that. You know,
probably.
they have all the kids talk about how I'm just always like this while I'm talking to them, just waiting for the opportunity to hang up. And that's not entirely
Yeah.
true.
Well, speaking of the kids, they're all doing well. Nathan and Abby are getting married in October in Williamsburg.
I'm getting married in October.
Joe is,
Dong.
he's finished his master's and he's he's still working with autistic clients and doing some training with other people that do his job and still gathering enough hours to get his license.
Yeah, his next stage.
Yeah.
Yep.
And psychoanalyzing us all the time. Our behaviors need modifying, apparently. And I get that. That's probably true.
No, I think he's disgusted with me.
Becca is, at the end of April, moving down to Pensacola, Florida to live with her boyfriend, Navy Nathan, who's in flight school down there for the Navy, obviously, Navy. And Gabe is in his senior year, I guess, of undergraduate.
He's only got one semester after this.
Yes, so he's finishing a bit early. He'll finish in December. He's finishing a bit early because he carried in some credits, and he's taken pretty big course loads each semester. So he has really rocked the organic chemistry, biochemistry, biology study, and
He tried to explain the Krebs cycle to me.
Yeah, no one needs to know the Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle is just out there for mental gymnastics. That's all. That's why we learn it.
I get
multiple
stuck at
times.
step 6, the one that starts with F.
Okay.
It does.
Does it? I have learned the Krebs cycle. I don't know how many times, but I never, ever,
I never
ever,
took
ever use
biology.
it in my daily veterinary medicine gig.
I never
so.
took biology. It's amazing I had children. Well, did you have children?
I'm not sure what that means.
I don't know.
Anyway, so he's still trying to figure out what he wants to do after he graduates, and maybe veterinary medicine. He is planning on going to Honduras with us this summer on a veterinary relief trip with Holly's Hands. Look her up. It's really hard to find her website, but if you send checks to Holly's Hands through me, I will get it to her.
So we used to go, Holly's Hands used to go to Haiti.
Right.
But Haiti is having some difficulties right now.
Yeah.
So
And it's a shame because we have friends there now from doing that, and I miss it. I would love to go back, but I don't know when it will be safe enough for us to go back. So Ada, one of my team members, has family in Honduras, and it's near Tegucigalpa, and we're gonna go there this summer. We tried to go last summer, but American Airlines, you suck, canceled our flight at the very
think-
last minute. Like,
didn't we have a whiskey chick about that?
we might have.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to try and go this June. So we have all the supplies that everybody so generously donated last time. So we're good as far as that. Thank you. Now we just need the plane tickets to get there. So anyway, so that's so Gabe's going to go this time, and evidently he has said he needs to brush up on his Spanish, which means learn it. Because I don't think he has any Spanish. left in him from high
Yeah,
school.
but
so.
he'll sit down one afternoon. You know, it's like one of those sci-fi movies. I spent an afternoon on it.
Yeah, so anyway, it's getting warmer now. We're hoping to be out here more often. The hens are loving it, getting out here and scratching through the old leaves, and so whiskey chicks. Only this is wine and that's whiskey.
This is whiskey.
Yeah, so get off my lap. This is
You know
Mulligan.
what? You know what?
Orange Cap Mulligan. What?
So normally there's one old chick that comes over and and she hasn't come.
Yeah. I think it was the one that you called last night.
So I
Farmer
killed my
Kevin.
favorite one. God damn it.
Yeah. We're farmers. He's a farmer. Apparently I'm not.
I'm going to make you eat the next one.
Yeah, with the feathers still on.
Well, no. We're going to have to figure that bit out.
Have a good day. Have a good weekend.